Hello students, good morning. Hello everybody, welcome back to my class. This is Pradeep sir with another session of class 10 mathematics. Presently we are going through the chapter quadratic equation from class 10. Students, in the previous session I have shown you some problems which are very important and you can expect those sums in the board exam. Today I am going to continue these thing, that is I am going to show you the solution and the process how to solve a typical quadratic equation which are of standard type and they generally are found in the exam papers. So here the first question is, find the roots of the quadratic equation x minus 1 upon x plus 2, x minus 2 plus x minus 3 upon x minus 4 equals to 3 1 upon 3, 3 whole 1 upon 3. So here as you can see we have to go for taking the LCM. Okay, so LCM will be x minus 2, x minus 4. So x minus 2 will be cancelled. So left will be x minus 4 multiplied with x minus 1. Here x minus 4 will be cancelled. So the left part will be x minus 2 multiplied with x minus 3 equals to, this is 9 plus 1 10 upon 3. Now direct multiplication of this. So it will be x square minus x minus 4x plus 4 and this one x square minus 3x minus 2x plus 6 whole divided by x square minus 4x minus 2x plus 8 equals to 10 upon 3. Now here x square minus 5x plus, let me do it in one step. So x square plus x square is 2x square minus x minus 4x is minus 5x and here also minus 5x, that is minus 10x plus 4 and plus 6 is plus 10. Done. X square plus x square 2x square minus x and minus 4x is minus 5x minus 3x, that is minus 8x minus 2x is minus 10x, that is what I have written here, and 4 plus 6 is 10. Denominator x square minus 6x plus 8 now cross multiplication. This 3 will be multiplied with the whole thing and 10 here will be multiplied with the whole thing. So it is 2x square into 3. 2x square into 3 will become 6x square. 3 tens are 30 minus 30x plus 3 tens are 30 equals to 10 multiplied with x square is 10x square. 10 multiplied with 6 is minus 16. 10 multiplied with minus 6x minus 60x and 10 is the 80 equals to 0. Okay, so it will be, so now I am taking the right hand side, I am taking the right hand side to the left hand side and making the right hand side 0. So it will be 6x square minus 10x square is minus 4x square minus 30x minus 60 will become plus 60x here. So minus 30x plus 60x is plus 30x and 30, and this plus 80 will become minus 80. So 30 minus 80 is minus 20. Okay. Now, as you can see, all are even number, and we can cancel the whole equation. That is, divide the whole equation by 2, because all are even number. So I am dividing the whole equation by minus 2, because minus sign is there with the x square. So if I am dividing the whole thing by minus 2, then this will become 2x square. This plus will become minus 30 is divided by 2 is 15x, and minus will become plus 50 divided by 2 is 25. Means this quadratic equation is divided by minus 2. So we will obtain that one. Now 2 multiplied with 25 is 50. We have to split 15 in 2 parts such that their product is 50. So it is very easy. 2x square, this will be minus 10x minus 5x plus 25. This is also the splitting the middle term. So from the first two terms, 2x is common, so it will be x minus 5, and from the next two, minus 5 is common, so it will be x minus 5. Same, these two will be same. So x minus 5 and 2x minus 5 equals to 0, or we can say x minus 5 equals to 0, or 2x minus 5 equals to 0. That means x is equals to 5, and here x is equals to 5 upon 2. Therefore, roots are 5 and 5 upon 2. Hope you have understood, isn't it? The sum was not hard but bit lengthy. Otherwise, the whole basic concept we have to use: algebra, identity, and so on. Okay, next sum. Students, next question. It is very important one. 3 multiplied with 7x plus 1 upon 5x minus 3. 7x plus 1 upon 5x minus 3 minus 4 5x minus 3 upon 7x plus 1 equals to 11. 3 multiplied with 7x plus 1 upon 5x minus 3 minus 4 5x minus 3 upon 7x plus 1 equals to 11. X cannot be 5 upon 3 or minus 1 upon 7. Okay, so here you can see that the second term inside the bracket is reciprocal of the first one. Here it is 7x plus 1 upon 5x minus 3. Here it is reciprocal 5x minus 3 upon 7x plus 1. So the technique I have told you earlier, that whenever you will get some of this type, that the first term is becoming the reciprocal here, always take them, substitute them with another variable. So I am taking this, let 7x plus 1 upon 5x minus 3 equals to y. So the whole quadratic equation, so the whole thing will be changed. It will be 3, the given equation will look like this. This will be 3 multiplied with y minus 4. This will be 1 upon y, because I have told you it is reciprocal. equals to 11. So the LCM will be y, then this will become 3y square, this will become 4 equals to 11. Now go for cross multiplication. So 3y square minus 4 equals to 11y. This 11y will come to the left hand side. We have to make the right hand side 0. 3y square minus 11y minus 4 equals to 0. Now we can see the given equation is now a quadratic equation in y. Okay. So let me simplify by splitting the middle term. 3 4s are 12 and here it is 11, sorry. So it will be 3y square minus 12y plus y minus 4 equals to 0. I have used that technique or the method splitting the middle term. The middle term has been divided into two parts, minus 12 and plus 11. So from the first two terms I can take 3y common, it will be y minus 4, and from the last two terms 1 is common, here also y minus 4. Inside the bracket both are same. So y minus 4 is common, it will be 3y plus 1 equals to 0. So either y minus 4 equals to 0, which implies y equals to 4, or 3y plus 1 equals to 0, where we can say y equals to minus 1 and 3. So we have got two values of y equals to 4 and y equals to minus 1 by 3. But these are not the roots of the equation. The equation was different. Okay, we have assumed the first one as y. Now we have to replace y with their values. With these values, there are two values of y. So I am writing here only. (7x plus 1 upon 5x minus 3 equals to y means 4. So I am putting here 4. And 7x plus 1 upon 5x minus 3 equals to minus 1 upon 3, because the second value of y is minus y upon 3, minus 1 upon 3. So here by cross multiplication 7x plus 1 equals to 20x minus 12, or 20x will come to this left hand side, so it will become minus 13x. 1 will go to the right hand side, it will become minus 13. That means we can say this minus minus cancelled, 13 will be cancelled, so x will become 1, the first root of the given equation. And here also by cross multiplication 21x plus 1 equals to minus sign is there. 1 multiplied with 5 is 5x, but minus sign is there, minus 5x. Minus 3 multiplied with minus 1 is plus 3. 5 will come to the left hand side, so 21x minus 5, plus 5x equals to 1 will go to the right hand side, it will be 3 plus 3 minus 1. So it will be 26x equals to 2. Sorry student, there was a mistake here. This is 3 multiplied with 1 is 3. Okay. So this 3 plus 3 will go to the right hand side, it will become minus 3. That means 26x equals to 0, or we can say x is equals to 0. Understood? This 3 multiplied with 1 I have by mistake written 1, so it will be 3. Now see the things. Minus 5x will become plus 5x, so it is 26x. plus 3 will become minus 3. So 3 minus 3 is 0. Therefore x is 0. So we have two roots of the given quadratic equation. Therefore roots are 0 and 1. Understood? This is also very important sum. As you can see, it is a bit lengthy, but the process is very simple. You have to follow the basics. Okay, just use your knowledge of algebra, you can do it. Okay, student, the next one. A upon x minus b, A upon x minus b plus b upon x minus a equals to 2. A upon x minus b plus b upon x minus a equals to 2. Split these two into 1 plus 1 and bring those 1 to the left hand side. So a upon x minus b plus b upon x minus a equals to 1 plus 1. Now I am taking 1 here as well as here also, both the sides. So a upon x minus b minus 1 plus b upon x minus a minus 1 equals to 0. By LCM of the first two, it will be x minus b. So it will be a minus x minus b. Same case here also, LCM of the next two terms, x minus a. So it will be b minus x minus a equals to 0. Now open the bracket on the top, so it will be a minus x plus b upon x minus b, and here b minus x plus a so I am taking, see, you can see on the numerator, both the numerator are same. It is a plus b minus x. Here also a plus b minus x. Both are same. So I am taking that one as common. A plus b minus x common. So what will happen? The first one will become 1 upon x minus b, and the second one will become 1 upon x minus a. So as you can see, that the given quadratic equation is now in the form of product of two factors and their product is 0. So either the first factor is 0 or the second factor is 0. So either a plus b minus x equals to 0, or 1 upon x minus b plus 1 upon x minus a equals to 0. Okay. So if x is taken to the right hand side, then we will get x equals to a plus b, and here I am taking 1 upon x minus a to the right hand side. So it will become minus 1 upon x minus a. Okay. Now by cross multiplication, so x minus a equals to x minus 1, x multiplied with minus 1 is minus x, minus b multiplied with minus 1 is plus b. X minus x will come to the right hand side, plus x minus a will go to the right hand side, so will become plus a. So 2x equals to a plus b, or x equals to a plus b upon 2. Understood? So this sum was also a bit lengthy, but not so hard. We can easily solve it by using our concept of algebra. Okay. So student, just go through the whole sum. Sometimes we have to use the technique. What I have done now, 2 is broken into 2 parts, 1 plus 1, and this 1 is written with the first term and the second one is written with the second term, and then simple LCM and simplification. So hope you have understood. Now we can do any sum of this type. We have done so many standard sums which are expected to come in the board exam. So hope you will be able to solve more problems. Just go on practicing different types of sum from different books and make your concept more and more easy, and your confidence level will become very high. So you can solve any type of sum. Okay. So student, let me conclude the part here. In the next part, we will learn some other type of process to solve the quadratic equation. Okay. So till then, goodbye and have a wonderful day.